Hello guys. I how you guys doing? It's been a while that I've actually posted on this channel. I apologize for that. I'm so sorry. I've not really had the chance to create any new thing, talk about new things on this channel, and this is due to my job and other things that are actually important in my life that I'm trying to like take care of. So I really apologize to you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in again. Um, what have you guys been up to? Personally, let me give you guys a gist. I been working on a lot of stuff at work, and they're kind of uh, energy intensive. So I have been really occupied with work, with things that has to do with work, and that's not really permitted me the chance to put up any video or anything. So, how you guys doing? How is everything with you guys? I hope you guys are really dealing well with the economic situation of not just Nigeria, with everywhere. Um, I thought I'd do something different today. This is just to update you guys about everything that is going on with me. So I thought I'd do something different, and this might not actually resonate with everyone because this is gonna be like what I call OTEFC. So for people who are not familiar with the term OTEFC, this is kind of synonymous to football fans, and it's more or less like something we football fans do when an opposing team loses a match in a dramatic fashion. So uh, I know people that knew me from way back know that I'm a Barcelona fan back in the day. But as it goes, as the saying goes, you are permitted to switch. So since I moved to the UK, I've been supporting Manchester City, and I actually love Guardiola and I love their brand of football. So I've been supporting Man City. And then it's been a straightforward banter between we City fans, the United fans, the Arsenal fans, and the rest. So literally, what the FC means when either Arsenal, Liverpool, or Manchester United lose, or Chelsea, we gather up against them and we throw them. So my OTEFC content for this week will be about Arsenal actually, because their fans have been shouting and shouting a lot recently. Because last season they challenged for the league, and we all know how that ends. They bottled at the 9 minute, and then this season again they started well, and everybody was well. People were shouting, "Oh, Arsenal gonna do it this season," because to be very frank with you, Man City has not been at the same level they were last season, so we're kind of far off. But then, just as we normally do, we the juggernauts, we catch up with them, and now we are on top of the league. So I'm kind of surprised now because Arsenal fans usually call themselves the elephants whenever they go on top of the league, on top of the table. Now it seems the elephants are falling, and we are waiting to see if there's a response from the elephant team. And then let's not forget our neighbors from the north, the Liverpoolians, the Merseyside. We remember how they shout about Klopp, Jurgen pressing and all that. And it kind of makes me wonder if Pep Guardiola, with all his brand of football, tiki-taka, positional play, inverted fullback, centre backs going into the midfield, all this kind of stuff, false smile and all that. So if Pep Guardiola has come to City and in 8 years has won probably about 5 trophies, are we going to say he's been a successful manager? Because I simply don't get the hype around Jurgen Klopp. This guy, has come to Premier League, has won one Champions League, one Premier League, I think two Carabao Cups and one FA Cup. That's only 5 trophies in 9 years. And we football fans tend to sing this guy's praises. Oh, he's a good manager. Yeah. I'm not gonna dispute the fact that this guy is a good manager. Yeah, he's a good manager. But then 5 trophies to show for that. And I know you people are going to refer me back to, oh, Man City spend a lot of money, Man City have charges. It's more or less like a lazy excuse, to be honest, because Liverpool has spent money too. And currently, the wage bill of Liverpool and Man City, there is only about £70 million difference between that. I mean, the amount we pay our football players. And let's come to think of it. Alisson was the most expensive goalkeeper when Liverpool bought him. Van Dijk was the most expensive defender when they bought him. Liverpool has bought McAllister, yeah, a good player, a World Cup winner. They have bought Gravenberch. I don't know. I think he used to play in Ajax or something like that. They have bought Gapo. And these are players that didn't come cheap. They have bought Endo. They have bought Szoboszlai. These are guys that cost around £40 million at least. And then let's not forget, after the treble winning season Man City had, we lost Gundogan, who is one of the best players the club has ever had. We lost Mahrez, we lost America. We lost first team players, and we had to replace them with barely average players like Kovacic from Chelsea, Doku, who is the raw talent, who is unknown. Who else? Okay, Vadio, yeah, Matthew Nunes. These are relatively unknown players. Yeah, Vadio had a very good World Cup, a young centre back. But these are relatively unknown guys. But then we tend to, it's more or less like Man City are victims of their own success. Because it's more or less like they've won so much that we kind of like expect them to win every time they play. Like we kind of normalize them winning, not appreciating what this guy do. But each time Liverpool manage to scrap a win or a trophy, a Carabao Cup or something, people tend to go haywire shouting and, oh, they've won, oh, Klopp is... I mean, Klopp has been in Liverpool for 9 years and only won 5 trophies. Guardiola has been in the City team for 8 years and won 28 trophies as a Manchester City manager. I mean, the class, the difference is so huge. Let's not talk about our neighbor. You know them, Manchester United. We don't even know what is wrong with them. It's either the players don't want the coach anymore, or they don't even have a structure when they play. You don't even see a kind of pattern when they play, or something is just off there. I think they need to sort themselves out. And let's not talk about the £1 billion bottle jobs. I'm sorry for using Gary Neville's word. I mean Chelsea. This is a team that spent £1 billion on new recruits, giving players 7, 8, 10 years contracts. And come to think of it, Manchester City lost against Real Madrid on Wednesday, and that match was decided in extra time with a penalty shootout. Manchester City were exhausted, and we still went to Wembley on Saturday, still managed to grind out a win against a fully fit, fresh Chelsea team. To be honest with you, I know Chelsea has the money, and definitely when the transfer window opens again, they will probably go over and spend another £500 million to make their team better. But does that really guarantee a trophy? Does it? People talk about, oh, Guardiola is successful because he's got a lot of money, he's got the backing of a whole country, and blah 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 blah. But then there are other managers where there are other clubs where money has been spent and nothing is shown for it. Except Manchester United is a typical example of that. I think for the last 3 transfer window, other than Chelsea, no one has spent as much as Manchester United has spent. And then Chelsea has spent £1 billion, and no one seems to talk about that. And won nothing. Got to the Carabao Cup final, they were beaten by club kids. That's what they call those young players. They got to the semi-final of the FA Cup with Manchester City. A tired Man City. You need to look at the eyes, the faces of the Man City players. They were jaded. And Chelsea lost. So, to be honest with you, I have not come to rant today because I've missed you guys. I've not had the chance to, to talk to you guys. I've missed you guys, and I've not come to rant today. But basically, I've come to teach you guys. I'll give you guys the opportunity to put things in context. As much as you hate that Manchester City are winning, you should really appreciate them. You should appreciate what they are doing. And yes, I know you love Klopp, you love Liverpool. You people like the underdog story, or more or less like the time when Leicester City won the Premier League. And I think something that is close to that is Bayer Leverkusen winning the Bundesliga. I know we all love the underdog story, but then I don't get how Klopp managed to slip under the radar, and people not putting his tenure in Liverpool into context in terms of success. This guy has only won 5 trophies: 1 Premier League, 1 Champions League, 2 Carabao Cup, and 1 FA Cup in 9 years. I am sure any other club in England will be sacking their manager if he had that kind of record. But no one is talking about it. And the most devastating part of this whole thing is how much the English media try to downplay the success of Manchester City. We all know that the English media, the Sky News, the BBC Sports, the pundits that work there are establishment boys from establishment clubs like Manchester United and Liverpool. So you see Jamie Carragher go on and rant about 115 charges, about Manchester City cheating and all those things, financial doping and all those things. You see guys never do the same. You see these people downplay Manchester City's success. They try to put a stain on it because their clubs are wretched clubs. Their clubs are nowhere near Manchester City's quality. So it gets tiring hearing other fans throw jabs at Man City, talking about charges and all these things. Trophies were won on the pitch. If your team was better, your team would be lifting the trophy. So enough of my rant about football. Something again that actually came to light this week. I think I read on social media about a certain governor in Nigeria, Yaya Bello, stealing 84 billion naira. I'm beginning to wonder what is going on in this politician. This greed must be a cause, because let's play a game. Let's assume you spend £1 million every week in Nigeria. Let's assume you spend £1 million every week in Nigeria. And you have 84 billion. Believe me, you spend that money for over 1,000 years. That money will outlive you. You cannot finish spending it. So, I am forced to ask this question. Why is it that just one person needs that kind of money? Why would you steal that sort of money? It is beyond comprehension to understand why someone can be that greedy. Because if you spend £1 million out of that money every week, the money will last you for 1,000 years, 1,300 something weeks, a month, a year. Not weeks or months, sorry, years. And averagely in Nigeria, an average person lives up to around 75 or 80 years. If God has blessed you with long life and prosperity. So even the generation after him, even like let's say 3 or 4 generations after him, will still not be able to finish spending that money. Why do you need that money? I think it's time we like ask these politicians. To be honest, I saw a news recently in Vietnam. I think someone stole a real estate person in Vietnam stole about $15 billion or something, or $1 million or something like that, and she was sentenced to death. I think the punishment for embezzlement, public fund mismanagement, maladministration in Nigeria should be death penalty. Maybe that will serve as a deterrent. I understand that because it is crazy. It is even crazy to think about. Why do you need such money? Why? Is it not to eat, to probably do business, to even have a house, have a car? An average person should be okay with probably 2 cars, one for your wife and one for yourself, a house, and probably a business that brings in some income for you. Because apparently you cannot, even in the one house that you have, you cannot sleep in 2 rooms at a time. It's really crazy how bad the corruption culture is in Nigeria. And I know it's everywhere, even in the UK here. There are corruption cases and all that. But it's not as terrible as it is in Nigeria. I sincerely hope that something just change. Probably the policies in place, probably the laws are probably reevaluated and changed such that the penalty for embezzlement, for public fund embezzlement, is so severe that anyone will be scared to even want to steal. I think that's enough for my ranting today, guys. I just want to say thank you guys for keeping up with me and for always supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys, and I really hope to be more consistent as time permits. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. I will not promise a certain week or deadline, but I'll find the time to be more consistent. Thank you guys. See you guys later. Bye.